before getting into the video. I am not a Cardi stan. I am not a Cardi stan. Although I have been listening to Cardi since the Cash Cardi era, right? But that does not make me a Cardi stan. Cardi is not even in my top 5 favorite artists of all time. So before you call me a Cardi dick rider, please hop out this video. And yes, I have seen the memes, but I will not let that affect my judgment of this album. You see, I'm recording this on a Monday evening, so I've taken the weekend to listen to this album thoroughly so I can judge it properly. Hey guys, it's your boy Alex Future here, back with another video. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. We're going to be ranking all songs from... Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so the first song we have here is Pop Out. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put it in the A tier category. And before you guys say anything about Pop Out is almost like On Sight. It's just like how you guys felt when On Sight came out. Now all of a sudden you guys are praising On Sight. So yeah, I think Pop Out is definitely a solid intro to the album. Okay, the next song we have here is Crush, featuring Travis Scott. Right, definitely a solid song coming from Pop Out. I'm gonna have to put it in the B tier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in the B tier. Definitely a solid song. Right, I like Cardi's verse. I like Travis's verse. I like the way they coincide with each other. So next song we got is K-pop, which is basically ketamine, right? Also a very solid song when it first came out on YouTube. Honestly guys, I'm gonna have to put K-pop, aka ketamine, into the B tier category. Definitely a solid song. Definitely a solid song. Next song we have is Evil Jordan. I'm automatically gonna have to put this in the B tier, right? Actually guys, I'm gonna have to put it in the C tier. Reason why is because of that intro. I feel like that new intro is unnecessary, but overall the rest of the song is pretty good. So next song, here comes a controversial one. Momo Jojo featuring Kendrick Lamar. Here we go. Honestly guys, like, I have no idea what Kendrick was doing on that song. Like, he was just going stupid on that beat. It's not stupid enough for me to like the song. So I'm gonna have to put Momo Jojo. I might have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to put in the D tier. Momo Jojo is definitely not going in my playlist. Next song we have is Philly. Another solid song with Travis Scott. I really like Cardi's and Travis's chemistry, right? I'm gonna have to put it in the B tier category. The next song we have is Radar, and it is produced by Metro Boomin, right? I really fucking with the beat, right? I really like how Cardi flows through this beat. So I'm gonna have to put Radar the C tier category. Actually, I know it's a pretty decent song, but I just don't think Radar is on the level of Philly, K-pop, and Crush. I just don't think Radar is on that level. The next song we have is Rather Lie with The Weeknd, which is basically Timeless Part 2, if you ask me, right? Basically Timeless Part 2. You could say arguably this song is the best song on the album, right? I'm debating whether to put it on S tier, right? But just to keep it safe, I'm gonna put it on the A tier category. Okay, the next two songs we have is Fine Shit and Backdoor. Now the reason why I'm saying these two songs together is because the beat is literally the same. You listen to Fine Shit and then you quickly transition to Backdoor, it's the same beat. So they might end up in the same spot. Fine Shit is probably it's probably gonna go in the C tier. And Backdoor is also gonna go in the C tier. I really feel like Kendrick's verse is weak. The chorus is weak. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Backdoor song. I'm sorry. And Fine Shit is, Fine Shit is alright, right? It's alright. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put Backdoor in the D tier category. We're gonna put Backdoor in the D tier category. I'd rather listen to Fine Shit than Backdoor. Next song we have is Toxic. Just like the toxic relationship I have with one of my cousins. Anyway, so Toxic. Toxic, I don't know about Toxic. I'm not a fan of Future's verse in this. I really don't. Like, I really am not a fan of his verse. Right? And then we have Skeptica. I don't know, bro. And Cardi's, he's barely even on the song, if not at all. So, it's definitely not a B tier song. It's definitely not a B tier song. I'm gonna have to put it, guys. I'm gonna have to put in the D tier. I'm gonna have to put in D tier. The beat is fire. I like the beat, but it's like Future, Skeptica, they're not really doing much for me. They're not really doing much for me to come back to it. Okay, guys. Next song we have is Munyon. I'm sorry, guys. This song is going in the D tier. It's going in the D tier. The reason why it's going in the D tier is one, the beat is alright. It's alright. Swamp Izzle is pretty. It's kind of annoying on this song. I ain't gonna lie. And Cardi's verse is it's so. Like, it's not really grasping me. I'm not really getting much out of it. Right. So let's move on to the next song. Now, next song we have here is Crank. Crank, I might have to, is Crank really an A tier song? Because when I got to Crank, like, my head was really bumping to that. Like, and Cardi, I really fuck with Cardi's flow on this. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm gonna put Crank in the A tier. I'm gonna put Crank. Nah, Crank A tier? Crank A tier, guys? Nah, I'm gonna put it on B tier. I'm gonna put a Crank in B tier. Okay, guys, the next song here is Charge Them Hoes a Fee. Guys, I don't know. This song, I might have to put in the D tier. The crime about this song is that it's 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And the worst kinds of songs are songs that don't feel like it's worth its runtime. Like, I can listen to a 10-minute song, right? But what am I gonna get out of those 10 minutes? And if I get shit, then it's like, what's the point of me being here? You're wasting my time. So I don't like Future's verse. Travis Scott, he's alright. Everyone is alright on this song. It just feels like they just like woke up one day and just like, oh, let's just make this song real quick, right? It feels like a filler song, right? There's a lot of filler songs on this album. That's why this album, you're gonna see my rating at the end of the video of what I rate this album. But yeah, like, a lot of filler songs on this album, yeah. Just like this song. Okay, next song we have is Good Credit, right? Guys, when I saw that Kendrick was on this song, like, I was a little scared after Momo Jojo and Backdoor. I had a little PTSD from Kendrick, right? So, going to the song, I really fuck with the beat. I like Cardi's flow in this, but Kendrick, he kind of really elevates the song. Like, when he first started his verse, I was a little bit worried, and then that's when he started going in. I'm like, okay, Kendrick, this is the kind of energy that I want from you. Where was this energy in Backdoor and Momo Jojo? But anyway, next song, we're gonna put this song in the, we'll put in B tier. We'll put in B tier. We'll put in B tier. Okay, next song we have here is I See You Baby Boy. And this song, I'm gonna have to put it in the C tier. I really like the beat on this song. It really feels like I'm in space, and Cardi's he's just straight floating on this space of a beat, right? Yeah, so definitely decent song. Gonna have to go into the C tier. Next song we have is Wake Up Filthy with Travis Scott again, right? Guys, I'm gonna have to put this song in the B tier category. A tier? I don't. Nah, it's gonna go in the B tier. It's gonna go in the B tier. I really like this beat, right? I really like when Cardi goes into his like super deep voice in the beginning of the song. When he goes, "We's a winner, we gonna win." Like, I really fuck with that. Travis Scott, he's doing his thing. I fuck with it, right? Anyway, let's move on to the next song. Next song we have here is Jumping with Lil Uzi. Oh, yo, I know some of y'all Cardi fans was fucking spazzing out when y'all found out Lil Uzi was on this song. And you know what's funny? I saw a video of some dude saying that Cardi was washed. I mean, that Lil Uzi was washed, right? And I don't know. After hearing this verse, you gotta really rethink that statement. Is Lil Uzi really washed after this verse? Like, he was going crazy on this. He was going crazy on this. Like, Lil Uzi definitely outshines Cardi on this song. Like, come on, guys. Come on. I'm gonna have to put this A tier? A tier, guys? I'm really thinking about actually A just because of that Lil Uzi verse. I'll put in A tier. I'll put in A tier. I'll put in A tier. You know what? Actually, guys, I'm gonna have to put Jumpin' in A tier because I just re-listened to it again and I forgot about that beginning verse. I think that's Cardi. I'm not a fan of that verse actually. So we're gonna have to put Jumpin' in B tier. Yeah, sorry guys. I knew you guys had some hope, but no, we're gonna have to put it in B tier. Okay, guys, next song we got is Trim with Cardi and Future. I ain't gonna lie, guys, Future was going crazy on this beat. I don't know what he took before he hopped in the studio, but he was just flowing. He was just floating on this beat. Cardi, though, Cardi in the beginning, he kind of scared me a bit, but then he brought it back, right? So, and the beat is pretty decent, right? The beat, I like the beat. You know, basic trap beat, right? I'm gonna have to put Trim. I'm gonna have to put Trim in the C tier, right? I fuck with it, but I don't fuck with it enough to put it in the B tier category. Okay, guys, next song we got is Cocaine Nose. Cocaine Nose. Okay. Honestly, guys, this song is basically like Cherry Bomb. It's like for concerts only. Like, listening into your headphones is gonna be a very different experience than when you go to a concert and that shit turns up. But for the album experience, I'm gonna have to put Cocaine Nose. I'm gonna have to put Cocaine Nose in the C tier. I'm gonna have to put it in the C tier because, like, okay, you compare Pop Out and Cocaine Nose. I feel like that I'm gonna come back to Pop Out more than Cocaine Nose. I'm not saying Cocaine Nose is a bad song, but they have a very similar niche to them, right? A very like, oh, when it plays at the concert, we're gonna turn up. But between those two, right, Pop Out is better. Cocaine Nose is bad, but Pop Out is better. So Cocaine Nose is gonna have to go in the C tier. Next song we have is We Need All the Vibes with Young Thug and $2 Sign. Guys, I might have to put this in the D tier. I'm sorry, guys. Why is Cardi and $2 Sign on this beat, yo? Like, why is even Cardi on this beat? Like, this doesn't sound like a beat Cardi would be on. You know, and Young Thug, I'm not the biggest fan of Young Thug, right? I'm not saying I don't fuck with them, but I'm not the biggest fan, right? So, overall, this song, like, I'm gonna have to put in the D tier. This is definitely not going into my Playboy Carti playlist. Next song we got is Olympian. Honestly, I feel like Carti should have switched out Olympian and Radar, the names, right? Because Radar, it sounds very uplifting, right? So it should go with an Olympian title, right? Versus Radar, it kind of sounds like what a song called Radar would be, right? So, and Olympian fits that. So anyway, Olympian, it's gonna have to go in the C tier category, right? And the reason why I'm putting in the C tier category is because of my argument from earlier. It does not feel like a 3-minute song. It feels like more like a 1 minute and 50-second song, right? And yeah, this whole song doesn't feel like it's worth 3 minutes. Not saying Carti has, you know, he has a decent verse, right? He has a decent verse. Carti, he has a decent verse on the beat, right? The beat itself is nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to put in the C tier. It's a decent song, but I just don't feel like it's worth the 3 minutes. Now we have OPM Baby. Yo, I don't know what Carti was doing. Maybe he was recording the song and then all of a sudden niggas came in and bombed the studio, right? And he was still trying to record. And yo, like, I don't know what Carti was doing on this beat. And let's talk about Swamp Izzo. Let's talk about Swamp Izzo. Yo, Swamp Izzo, you trying to be like the next DJ Khaled or something? Like, what's with this? So many Swamp Izzo. Like, we know who you are, nigga. We know you are. We know you produced the album, right? We don't need to hear your hashtag every 2 seconds. Anyway, this song, it's like, I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna personally listen to the song, but when this song pops up in the concert, you know, it's gonna be a different vibe, right? But yeah, I'm gonna have to put Opium Baby from like a headphone experience. We're gonna have to put in the D tier. We're gonna have to put in the D tier. Like, come on, like, is there any debate on why this song would be in the C tier, or just anything above D tier? Just hop in the comments and tell me why it would be above D tier, please. Like a serious argument, no trolling, no nothing. A serious argument. Okay, next song we have is Twin Trim, right? With Lil Uzi and Carti. I mean, actually, let's just say Lil Uzi, because Carti is not even on the song. Unless I'm fucking deaf or something, or my ears are destroyed. But I don't hear Carti at all in this song whatsoever. And, you know, that's fine. I like Lil Uzi's verse, right? I really like his verse. I don't know why it kind of took him 40 seconds to hop in the beat, but anyway, it's, you know, it's a good little Uzi verse, right? And nice beat too. So I'm gonna have to put it. I'll put it in the C tier category, right? Next song we got is This One Got It. It's gonna have to go in D tier. It's gonna have to go in the D tier. Reason why it's going in the D tier is because basic ass trap beat. Carti's trying to sound like Future. Like, I wasn't sure whether Future was on the song, right? But Carti, he's trying to sound like Future, and yeah, it's not going so well. Okay, next song we have here is Walk. I'm gonna have to also put it in the D tier category. There's really nothing there for me at all. Like, the beat is basic. Carti's verse or Future's verse, I don't know. I can't really tell at this point, right? Whoever's verse, it's basic, right? It's nothing really much going for me. There's nothing really much for me to keep coming back to the song. So yeah, it's gonna have to go in the D tier. Okay, next song we got here is HBA. I'm gonna have to put it in the B tier. Why am I putting in the B tier? Is because, one, the beat is fire, right? And I like Cardi's verse on this, right? He doesn't spend too much time doing random bullshit like an Opium Baby, right? You know, pretty decent verse, pretty decent beat, a good song overall, right? Yeah, so I got nothing else to say about it. Definitely gonna be in the B tier. Okay, second to last song is Overly. Overly is gonna have to go in the D tier. Overly is definitely going in D tier because one, you got the trap beat. The trap beat is, you know, it's decent. It's all right. Nothing really much going there. Cardi's verse, he goes in with the super deep voice, right? And you know, it's not really much for me. It's all right. Actually, you know, it's not all right. It's bad. It's fucking terrible, right? It's almost like when Westside Gunn, he does the deep voice in certain songs. It's like, no, bro, just stop. Just stop. Anyway, we got our last song. South Atlanta Baby. Guys, we are not going to end how we started. We're not going to end off strong at all. We're going to have to put South Atlanta Baby in the D tier. Why? Because of fucking Swamp Izzo, right? In the beginning of that, like, oh my god. Swamp Izzo, man. Yeah, we're just gonna have to put in D tier. Cardi's verse is alright, right? And the beat is somewhat decent also. The beat is alright. Like everything on the song is alright. It's not enough for me to poke my head up out of the sand and be like, oh, what is this? Like it's just somewhere, it's alright. Overall, my opinion on this album is, honestly, I was expecting Cardi to make genre-defining music, right? I was expecting him to move into a direction more like Why Vegetable More style, right? With some rock songs, right? Some rock aesthetics. But nah, it's just Cardi, he needs to transition from trap beats. I don't. Yeah, I think these teasers that he was coming out in late 2023, early 2024, I feel like it's a bit misleading, right? Like, it had a certain sound to it, and then you hear the album as an overall piece, and it's like, no, like, it's like what are you doing? And the sad part about it is that this album, you know, it got some history to it. You know, it's like ever since that song he did with Travis Scott, everyone was wondering like, okay, what's a whole album with this voice, this new voice gonna sound like? And then Cardi drops I Am Music, and it's like, I'm just filled with disappointment, honestly, right? No, I was not expecting Cardi to drop album of the year quality music. No, I was expecting him to drop something like Travis Scott's recent project Utopia. I was expecting something like that, right? But no, Cardi just failed to deliver. Do I think this album was worth the 5-year wait? No, I do not. I do not think so. So I'm gonna have to give this album a 6.5 out of 10. I am gonna be coming back to some MT songs. Right, I am gonna go to one of his shows if he ever comes in New York. But as a whole piece, as a whole album, I'm gonna have to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I'm not saying it's mid, right? Some people are here saying it's mid. I'm recording this on a Monday afternoon, which means I listened to this over the weekend. I sat down with it, and overall, yeah, I just gotta give it a 6.5 out of 10, right? So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, because there's gonna be more content like this on the way. But anyway, guys, you already know, God is awesome, but I'm awesomer.